Good afternoon. Welcome to Africa Today. I am Wisdom Onisi. First, the headlines. On U.S. election, President Tinubu congratulates Trump. Ghana's Electoral Commission hires over 200 experts to assist in election result collation. Mozambique's president urges an end to deadly protest against recent election results. And on sport, PSG hosts Atletico as interface Arsenal orders. Now the news in details. President Bola Tinubu has congratulated President Donald Trump on his re-election as the 47th President of the United States of America. President Tinubu made this known in a statement by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga. He said he looks forward to strengthening the ties between Nigeria and the United States amidst the complex challenges and opportunities of the contemporary world. Well, you know that Vice President Kashim Shettima on Tuesday advised the now released minors earlier detained for their role in last August protests to turn a new leaf and build responsible futures. Addressing the minors at the State House Auditorium, Abuja, Shettima urged the President. Shettima argued that the President Bola Tinubu's decision made on humanitarian grounds despite evidence of wrongdoing was an opportunity for could harm public and private property, noting that the protest had resulted in a 300 billion naira economic loss. Away from that, we have that Nigerians were on Tuesday plunged into darkness following another collapse of the national power grid. Within 1 week in October, the grid collapsed 3 times with 8 attendant blackouts, sparking reactions from Nigerians. Checks by newsmen confirmed yesterday that the grid lost PM as of 1 p.m. Power generation was 2,711 megawatts. At 12 p.m., it was 3,631 megawatts. Earlier, power generation peaked at 3,934.77 megawatts, and around 6 o'clock in the morning. However, between 2 p.m. and 3 p.m., hourly generation dropped to 0 megawatt. The 22nd January, Biodu Lagbaja, chief of the armed staff, Lagbaja died at the age of 56. According to a statement issued by the special advisor to the President, Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, he passed away on Tuesday night in Lagos after a period of illness. Born on February Ghana's Electoral Commission has reaffirmed its dedication to ensuring an error-free electoral process, emphasizing its commitment to transparency and upholding public trust. This assurance is part of the Electoral Commission effort to maintain democratic value as Ghana heads towards the 2024 election. In a strategic move to enhance operational efficiency, the Electoral Commission has recruited over 200 professionals with backgrounds in mathematics, statistics, and other quantitative fields. These specialists are expected to bring their expertise to the election process, supporting data accuracy and enhancing the credibility of results. Eric Bosman Asare, the Deputy Chairperson of the Electoral Commission, discussed the interview on Tuesday. We move to the other parts of Africa. Welcome back. Now news from other parts of Africa. Severe food crisis threaten hundreds of thousands of people in vulnerable areas, including the Palestinian territories, Sudan, South Sudan, Haiti, and Mali, where population face or near famine, says a report by the United Nations Food Agency released. Conflicts, economic instability, and climate shocks, combined with reduced funding for emergency food and agricultural assistance, are driving alarming levels of acute food insecurity. The UN Food and Agriculture Organization and the World Food Organization said acute food insecurity is projected to worsen across 16 hunger hotspots during the next 6 months in 14 countries and 2 regions. Sudan, South Sudan, Haiti, Mali, and Palestinian territories remain the highest concern level, the report disclosed. We also have you know that UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy has signed by his South African counterpart. The talks he had with Ronald Lamola were aimed at bolstering the relationship between 2 nations, which have agreed to bolster trade and defense ties. During meeting, Lammy reiterated his stance on African representation at the UN, stating the UK has had a long-standing position that Africa must be represented on the UN. For his part, Ronald Lamola insisted that the UK is an important partner for South Africa, the close people, but he added that there was room for improvement, pointing out that trade and investment between the nations has stagnated somewhat, in part as a result of the pandemic. Up next is business. Please stay with us. Welcome back now to business news. The Minister of Agriculture and Food Security Abubakar Kyari and his Science, Technology and Innovation counterpart Uche Naji and Budget and Economic Planning Atiku Bagudu are some of the high-profile government functionaries expected to appear before the House of Representatives Committee on Renewable Energy on Wednesday. The committee, chaired by the member representing Ogbaru Federal Constituency, Anambra State, Afam Ogene, is investigating the utilization of over $2 billion investment and grants for the development of renewable energy sources in Nigeria from 2015 to date. The committee argued that the Nigerian Communication Commission has urged the judiciary to impose stricter penalties on those involved in vandalizing telecommunication infrastructure, a vital component of Nigeria's digital transformation. Speaking at the 2024 Judges Workshop on Legal and Regulatory Issues in the Communication Industry held in Lagos on Tuesday, the NCC, I beg your pardon, Executive Vice Chairman Aminu Manda highlighted the significance of telecommunication as a critical national information infrastructure under a recent presidential order. This order, signed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and enacted through the Cybercrime Act of 2024, criminalizes unauthorized access to, damage to, or tampering with telecom assets, including base stations, fiber optics, and data centers. Still to come is sport. Stay with us.
This is Hillstv. Quality broadcasting is what we'll bring. Now we be this
Welcome back now to Sport News. With 2 early matches where Club Brugge will take on Aston Villa, while Shakhtar Donetsk, Feyenoord will go head-to-head with RB Salzburg, while FK Crvena Zvezda will square off against Barcelona. Away from that, Anthony Joshua has been handed a 48-hour ultimatum to accept a February rematch with Daniel Dubois or lose the chance to reclaim his belt. Dubois promoter Frank Warren is demanding an immediate response from his corner throw in the towel in the 5th round. The fight, which drew 96,000 fans to Wembley, was initially scheduled for a rematch in Saudi Arabia. Next